Hi, Thetcglover here. Just making a video about a card that I reviewed about a month ago. And there was a reason why I reviewed it, and I'll put a link to it in my description. The card I reviewed was this, Wiseman's Chalice. I've got two. They just came in the mail, so I was quite glad because they've just shot up in price for a reason. Yeah, what it does is it lets you, if you control no monsters, you can special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard. Also has a few other things. At the end of the turn it's been special summoned to your field, you have to give it to your opponent. Okay, that's not really good, but the monster cannot be tributed or used for synchro material. And a lot of people would think, well, that basically guarantees that it's going to be given to your opponent by the end phase, unless you destroy it yourself, which is kind of stupid. But, well, it's a really good card because one part of it that it doesn't stop is effects. So, for an example, Lila. You have a Lila? I don't know, I don't even mind. Lila on their graveyard, special summon it to your field, activate its effect, and pop their back row decree or whatever. Whatever you want. But the best part is that Wiseman's Chalice now, because of Exceed monsters that are going to come out in August, I think, for us, in a Generation Force or the starter deck, you can now special summon Lily to your side of the field, pop 2 or something, I don't really mind, whatever, and Exceed into a level 4, which would be that new card that Yumi uses. And it's really that simple. So you'll be able to get tons of effects like Card Trooper, just abuse things, get the opponent's best monsters, whatever, and exceed straight into it, and it only costs you 1 card. So now that there's new game mechanic in the game, which isn't covered by this card, it's now very good. And I'd recommend, I mean, if you're looking to make an investment, I would recommend getting as many of these as you can. I only bought 2 because I had a few pounds left, so I got 2 online for £125 each pounds. But Troll and Toad, which is an American website where they sell cards and other things like Magic and things, someone basically just bought like 80 of them, the rest that they had in stock, for like 50 cents each, and now I'm guessing that guy's made a huge profit once these things go up to about £10, and I can see this thing getting put to a limit, or maybe even banned, but I don't think so. So yeah, definitely get hold of these. In fact, get hold of these. It works in any deck because it just special summons any monster. And the only place where I can see it being dead is when the first turn, when you've got nothing. But it's a really good spell card. I recommend running, but 3 is probably too many because unless you manage to draw one after the other, like mid, late, and beginning of the game, because you could end up drawing 3 of these, and it's probably one of the worst dead cards, like at the beginning of the game, like Pot of Avarice. So yeah, check out my review. Definitely get hold of these. Yeah, thanks for watching.